Let's just hope this shit works. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SCS number 425. No co-caster at the moment. Trump is busy. In the lobby right now we have something with A. I don't. We have Anka al-Muklib or something like that. With the pilot's Tears of Fuel and crew was going up against the Where Am I placeholder. With the pilots Travel and Where Am I. We're on the map, Canyon Ambush. Let me give game audio. And let's just hope that my technical difficulties don't come back. Also, we're locked. Huzzah. Well, kinda sorry for missing the first two matches. But I did have some pretty severe technical difficulties for like an hour now. And I'm fucking pissed. So, let's just get the show on the road and hope the best. Anyone already side first? Oh, there we go. So, going into the first match. That is actually streamed. Huzzah. Also, this will probably be a very terrible... This will probably be a terrible stream. I don't know. Okay, then. Did I take the auto-ref match button? I did. Let's just get going. Hope the best. And let's hope my problems don't come back. If they do, I will just stop the stream. Ship number 1 is the Regret. It is a Stormbreaker piloted by Tears of Fuel. On the port side, we find the Gatling and double Banshee. On the right, we find the Carronade. Ship number 2 is the Verrückte Katze. It is a Pyramidian piloted by Krügers. On the top deck, we find it's an Artling with top deck Artemis Gatling side Flak and Flamer. Ship number 3 is the CS Hogeboof. This is a Spire piloted by Travel. On bottom deck, Heavy Flak Mark II mine launcher. Top deck, Gatling, Mercury. And last ship is the Moi. It is another Spire piloted by Where Am I? Lumberjack mine launcher on the bottom deck. And Get Mortar on the top. Moi is already double broken, half-life. And the planet, and dying. No, but they will manage to hold on. And there's the Regret. All high. This might be a very first quick kill, with the way the Regret is maneuvering here. Verrückte Katze got broken briefly, bit of perma damage suffered there. But no flak. But just one thing to bear in mind is an armed, charged flak shot should deal enough damage to one-shot a para. Okay, Regret now getting to the back line. Raining down Banshees upon the wall. Well, they need to be careful not to get lumbered by the... Sorry. The wall is lumber. Not gonna get killed by the Hogeboof's luck. So that can definitely one-shot. Well, Stormbreakers can definitely be one-shot. Oh, but it will be the Hogeboof being broken here. Verrückte Katze is in position for the flux. They go out. A little bit... a lot of Prima's gone. And there we go. First kill goes to red. And now the VAR is broken too. They barely managed to go through underneath the pipe, otherwise that would have been their death. But I think their death will now come at the hands of the Regret, most likely. Oh, but Hogeboof respawns. VAR is throwing out mines. Limit the attack path. Oh, he's drifting, isn't he? Yes, he very much so is. Okay, it seems like the... Oh, for fuck's sake! Scheiße. Okay. Well, seems like my technical difficulties have not been resolved yet. Anyway, Regret is going for the Hogeboof, while the Wa is still struggling against the Verrückte Katze. Probably more the other way around. Hogeboof got broken by the Regret, and Banshee Spam is going in. Actually, support Flux coming in from the Katze too. But that's a fair chunk of damage, but the Regret goes down. Seems like it was a classic case of break and luck. Just remember, Flux hurt. They will kill you if they land armed on a broken target. And now it's the Katze running away. But the Regret is already coming back in. Katze is currently half-life, while the Regret is full and both blue ships are very close to death. And that might actually... yeah, that was probably an impact. Beams are going in and out. Bolts are being exchanged. Excitement? Not quite. I regret going for a bit of a cheeky play right here. Going in with through the cloud cover. And they will now probably Hydro up to end up next to... yeah, that was definitely Hydro. To end up next to the Hogeboof, while the Katze is drawing in a lot of the attention. This might be a kill on the Wa. No, actually, it might be a kill on the Hogeboof, it seems. But the Regret is going for both, more or less. I saw a Carronade shot going to the Wa. But yeah, it will be Hogeboof that probably has to pay the ultimate price. No, not yet. They're still holding on. First advantage lies with red. Okay, Wa will get broken. And one Artemis, there it is, can kill them and will kill them. And there we go, that is the Hogeboof down. Seems like red team has made the decision that chilling in the red spawn is exactly what they want to do. Regret. Then now respawn and regret immediately gets spotted as they are sitting right in front of them. Boof gets popped. Verrückte is making its way over here. Actually, the war is coming to them. The regret is dueling the Boof. Katze got popped. And bumped into the pipe. Boof is broken. Might mean that regret is changing targets to the war, at least with their carronade. Out also with the rest of their guns, it seems. Oh, war getting broken, but no, next to no follow-up there. In fact, the Katze is almost dead. They only have a third of their perma remaining, also have now very, very interesting gameplay to see here. We're looking at boxes. There we go, this should be an angle. Okay, the Katze is dead, got deleted out of the sky. By virtue of fluck. One could say they got flucked. Mines are out. Putting another fire onto the regret there. The war is about to touch down. And this should actually be it for that. And the regret will take this moment to get the hell out of here. The team is chasing, at least a bit, but they are cautious. They do know that the Katze is back now. So... and red team is reforming. I think the regret is getting ready to jump the mountain. Maybe. Well, they're definitely getting ready to make a move, that is. The Katze got spotted. Low? Engaging low. Very unusual for an Artling. But now the regret has some time to position themselves in the clouds. They will still get spotted as there is an angle to see them. But still. Blue team is very hesitant to push. Even though the incentive currently lies with blue, they have to make the move. Red team can just play on time. Would be incredibly boring. Or as Daniel would say, we might see speed racing. But no. I'd say it's incredibly boring. Oh, Hogaboof gets broken by the Katze, and now the regret is also coming in for the fire support. Banshee spam into the perma. The Wa is going around for quite the wide flank, and they will end up pop up behind the Katze. Or would have. But they already made a move. And it seems that red team is very fond of just pushing that lonely spire until it dies. Yeah, the Katze got double broken. We'll be on thick clouds again. Oh, Flak goes out. And? Okay. Well, it'll still be the Katze going down. But immediately afterwards the war follows. Score is 4-3. And we have the regret versus the Hogaboof. Question is, will either team make a move before the ally respawns? As to take the answer we will know, as the regret is already retreating. I mean, Hogaboof is in their team spawn. And one of the spawn points is right on top of them now. The red team, both are, the Katze is respawned. And red team is reunited, same with blue. 7 minutes roughly left on the clock. The blue team is actually going for the eastern passage, it seems, while red team is going down the west. Interesting. Oh, but no, we have a spot. Okay. So, ring around the roads to prevent it. Very nice. Blue team is pointing in the correct direction, so is red team. Now, teams, please engage in this area, preferably more in this area. Somewhere where there's not as many clouds so they can actually show the damn fights. No feeling, no good. Oh, man, my English is terrible today. No good feelings for the casters here, or for the caster. Singular. Rücksicht is the word I'm looking for. So, any German and English speaking people, please help me with that. A Hogebooth got popped. And since this will mark the final engagement, Hogebooth is the target of choice. Katze is taking a lot of heat. They did get popped there. They might actually be broken. Oh, but they managed to hold on. Just in case. The wall got broken. Suffers a little bit of perma damage. That seems like a singular Gatling bullet. The Katze is still holding on, and now it's the regret going for the Hogebooth, while the War is focusing the Katze. The mad cat. Oh, the Katze is double broken. Luck goes out, I think, but doesn't connect. Not too sure, as once again, get out of the clouds. Okay, the Katze is broken, and they die on the terrain. 4 and 4. Okay. I think that was terrain. 4 minutes on the clock. 4 and 4 is the score. The skill advantage lies with red. So, assuming that there's no spots and no shots, in 4 minutes, the red team will win. The question is, are both teams aware of that? Because if they are, it won't be boring. But for now, I think we will see another engagement, as the red team is reunited, and the Hogebooth is just such a juicy target, with how little perma they have left. And they are about to run into a mine of their ally, it seems. If they went up any amount. Oh, that's a damaged looking spire. Okay. Red team is moving down the middle. Somewhat. While the blue team is moving together. They don't move unseen, they just move. A regret is spotted, and yet the Hogebooth is pushing past them. Even and the Katze is even in cover from them. So this might prove lethal. They're not careful. Oh, he's going for the ram. That breaks the regret. Might regret that move, especially since the War just turned around and was like, hey, that's a Stormbreaker. I want that. I want that dead. Let's see if he gets it. Hogebooth facing the right direction now. Throwing up mines, and they might actually run into it themselves. Yeah, they run into their own mine. And with that, the Hogebooth gets finished off. And that means that the red team, also known as God something Arabic, Anka al-Mughrib, obtains the victory with a final score of 5-4. And I will be back once I have my fucking tick solved. Or rather, once that next match is actually happening. Until then, enjoy the Be Right Back screen and the music as long as it is actually playing, because it will disappear for a moment. Do not worry. Okay, it will appear we're fucking finally back. After the tech issues. I'm such a... Okay then, we're in. This is the lobby. We're on Mr. Mutiny apparently. Also, yes, I know that I'm doing something a terrible job right now. So, we're doing match 7 right now. Which is apparent indeed on Mr. Mutiny. It is, the Where My Placeholder setup going up against Ultimate Space Program. Pilots are travel, where am I? On the red team, and Hellfire and Artemitans on the blue team. We are already locked, because... long. Let's hope that this shit will just work for this time. Strike. Okay then. Time is ticking down. And 0. Ready up, everyone. Come on, find the ready buttons. There we go. Very nice. Oh fuck, did I tick the... Good question. I will find out in just a moment. As we are loading onto Misty Mutiny for the Mist and the Mutiny. And this, yeah, this has been absolute shit. I did press the button, very nice. Ship number 1 is the Horgeboof. This is once again a Spire, piloted by none other than Travel. On the top deck we find a Mercury and a Gatling, and on the bottom deck we find a Mine Launcher and a Heavy Flak Mark II. Also, I would like to take a look at you there, okay. Ship number 2 is the Guns. This is a Crusader, piloted by Where Am I? On the right side we have Watcher, Artemis and Gatling. On the left side we have Heavy Flak Mark II, Artemis and Gatling. Number 3 is the Fear. It's a Crusader, piloted by Hellfire. On the right side we have a Watcher, Mortar, Gatling. On the left side we have a Lumberjack and Double Artemis. And lastly we have With Love from Bosnia, a Galleon piloted by Artemis. On the port side we see Double Nemesis and a and a Merc. In the rear we have a Flare Gun, and then we have another Merc. Sorry, we have another Nemesis and a Watcher. Yes, a heavy Merc. You heard that right. They're bringing a heavy Merc. They invented a new gun. Okay then, Guns appears to be double focused and double broken and soon to be double dead. Well, dead. As of course the Horgeboof feels like doing something about that. Oh, Guns is broken. And... holding on. Very nice. Horgeboof trying to get silent. I don't know what the Horgeboof is doing. They're staying in the back, taking pot shots, and it will get the ally killed. This still goes to blue. So, now the question is, can they get enough piercing damage and enough luck onto the Fear to kill them? Since the Galleon just started shooting at the Spire, I will think the answer is no. Okay, the booth got popped. And they also lost... sorry. 2 guns? Top guns, okay. Yeah, the Galleon is doing flyby, firing Watcher. And getting Watchered. Using 2 of their engines. The Guns is shooting at them. How about... no. Okay. The flak is still up. Should be. No. It is down. Oops. Okay then, but the Galleon is getting disabled. They are sitting duck right now as they have no more engines. And... I mean, the Horgeboof might be reversing into their gun arcs. But, for now, the fear has been finished off. And yes, indeed, the Hogabooth did reverse into the Galleon's gun arcs, costing them all of their guns. But the Galleon will now be finished off. Probably. There we go. With luck. There we go. 2 on 1. 16:27 on the clock. First kill advantage lies with blue. And speaking of blue, he has already respawned on the other side of the mountain. A little bit ahead of their ally. And in the meantime, the gun's armor almost burnt down. Seems like they're going for that usual fire tool meta of only having one single fire tool on the failsafe engineer, and for fucking fuck's sake! Why do we even bother? The day is cursed. Gonna better stop stream. Issues will be completely resolved, but for now, it's so bad I can't even see what's going on. Fun! Seems like we were playing Ring Around the Rosie, kind of. As the blue team went around the south, the red team went... Ah, enough. Okay, the galleon got broken and they're almost dead. And they will probably break in just a moment again. Guns is taking a lot of heat from the fear. And they have blue team has been pushed back quite a bit. And the galleon might actually... No, they dropped... They're dropping... Yes. They dropped behind cover. Guns... Actually, both red ships are currently unspotted. And now the fear is taking all the heat. They will probably be able to pop the Hogabooth. Yes. They did manage to do that. So the Hogabooth will now be dropping. What the fuck? Okay. My Twitch just broke for some reason, okay. Okay, the gun, blue team actually made a move and it will be the guns going down here, it seems, as they are on the floor. They just almost Beybladed. Now the fear comes in for the ram. For the kill. For the ram kill. As excitement. Hype. Whatever. That leaves the Hogeboover there, very lonely on the field. 2 people shooting at them, and oh, they just immediately got broken. That's a fair bit of damage coming in. They will manage to sneak behind this building. Yes, indeed. Guns respawning in the north. Ready to go. Straight into the rear of the blue team. We're indeed sitting in the red teams, as I now realized. Okay, the Fia is shooting their watcher into the guns, which loses its half of those. Ganska actually gets broken, is missing half the perma at the moment. But the Fia is also not looking very fresh here, as they almost, as they were broken, lost a considerable chunk of their perma. And they go down with that perfectly timed. Fuck. Now it's just the Galleon on the field, but it will be a lone Spire going up against a lone Galleon. Spire does have a flak, so the kill potential is definitely there. But the Galleon decides to drop behind the dig, and the Spire decides to disengage. Rightfully so, I'd say. Careful there. Fire's hitbox is taller than you think. Well, in this case, it goes lower than you think. Ogre getting stuck on a building. This could have been lethal, but they managed to get out of there. It did cost them a bit of the perma. They're dropping them just a 5th instead of a third, I'd say. Guns wasn't spotted, but probably visible. Has positioned themselves behind this lovely skyscraper here. Remainder of the skyscraper. In cover from the Galleon, but able to shoot the Fia, and the Fia disengages. Giving the Spire valuable time to recover. So just checked again, we're currently on a 3-on-3, and the first kill advantage lies with blue. So red team has to make a move. They have the initiative. I don't know. The Fia gets broken. 1 flak goes in. 2nd flak misses. Actually, I'm surprised they didn't die. Is he shooting? Charge Burst or Lochnager. I will need to do some research soon, TM. Or I should just remember the numbers I tend to look for every SCS. Ogreboof, living on that magic edge with the pixel perma. Guns pushed forward once again. Should be decently in cover from the Galleon here. But the Fia is hammering them. So Gunscopers goes back into cover, which will probably result in the death of the Hogeboof, as it will most likely get double focused. Well, but it's, yeah. Oh, that's a missed nemesis. But they bump into building and terrain and go down, so blue team is in the lead. But both teams still have the opportunity to close this match right here, right now. Guns is in retreat. The galleon is pushing them really hard, it seems. The spire is back. Yeah. But it definitely is a fighting retreat. A lot of nemesis coming in. And it's worth pointing out that the blue team currently sits in clouds and isn't spotted. The Hoge booth got broken. Follow-up missed. Seems like the guns has an angle here on the Fia, if they can find them. Hoge booth was briefly broken, and they are broken again. Once again, no follow-up. Seems like the guns finally decided to move and found the galleon, watching them to not create no great effect. Oh, that's an engine gun. Gun. Armor gun would be nice. And a life gun would be nice. 4:23 on the clock. Blue team currently in the lead. Blue team also holding the first kill advantage. It seems like the Fia is not the target of choice as the galleon moved into cover. Once again, it's the spire tanking all the damage. Oh, they sit on the mountain here. That's bad. That just deleted half the spire. And with the follow-up from the Fia, that might be even more. Nope, it remains with roughly half a spire. And forcing the guns to move forwards. Interesting move. Because they were in a rather good position, but they probably looked at the timer and realized we might need to do something. And blue team decides to just move away. Fia actually reversing, going backwards. Interesting. And very fancy. Very fancy. Okay, the Hoge booth got broken once more, and it seems like the Hoge booth has once again found a building. My guy. Those buildings are not your friends. They are the worst enemies of all. You might think they like you, but in the next moment they will devour you in your entirety and not even have a hiccup afterwards. So stay clear of buildings, guys. They are your worst enemies, they will kill you. Guns is charging in. Maybe they looked at the timer and realized they might want to make a move. No. If they will be using that building there as cover. But the guns will be broken. That goes. Something goes out. Will the blue team obtain the victory here? With a final score of 5-3 in favor of the blue team. also known as Ultimate Space Program. And as always, I will be back once I have the next match together, and there will be no audio at the break. I'm sorry. Kinda. But yeah. And for once, and hopefully finally, it is time to come back for once more. That was a very weird structured sentence. Anyways, I am not alone anymore. Once again, I have a very special someone joining me for the finals. You may already see her in the spectator slots. It's the one, the only, the almighty, the legendary, the organizer of SCS, Portable Grump.
Hi. I was cleaning, but I'm here now. Yay.
And in the lobby right now, on the red team, we have the something Arabic. The Anka al-Bugalib. Well, something like that. With the pilots Tears of Fuel and Krugers. And on the blue, right side in blue, we have Hellfire. We have Ultimate Space Program with the pilots Hellfire and Artemids. And it's time to ready up. Does seem like the teams are not feeling it though. So, if you were so kind to give them a little bit of assistance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Hellfire's the last one. Come on, Hellfire, you can do it. You can do it. No, I think I gotta force start now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Shame. Okay then. Actually, that is someone's ship name. What a shame. Anyway, we are loading onto Sodon Kinforth. This mismatch can go two ways. Either we'll see nothing for 10 minutes, or a lot of action. I hope for the first. I hope for the latter, and I think we'll be seeing the first. Something like that. Ship number 1 is the Regret. It is a Stormbreaker piloted by Tears of Fuel. On the port side, we find a Gatling and double Banshees, and on the starboard side, we find a Watcher. Ship number 2 is the Verrückte Katze. It is a Pyraminian piloted by Krugers. It's an Artling with top deck Artemis Gatling, side Flak, and Flamer.
My game's still loading in, so you're gonna have to do the other
Okay then, ship number 3 is the Fear. It is a Crusader piloted by Hellfire. On the port side, we find a Lumberjack, an Artemis, and a Banshee. On the starboard side, we find a Watcher, Banshee, and a Gatling. Still no luck?
Yeah, no, it's still.
Okay. And last but not least, ship number 4 is the Medicine. It is a Magnet, piloted by Artemis. On the starboard side, we find a Gatling, an Artemis, and a Watcher. On the port, we have a Flamer, Poon, and a Carronade. And we might have our first engagement here, as the Fear is already pointing somewhat straight at the Regret, which is currently regretting its choice of going into buildings. As discussed in the previous match, buildings are not your friends. They will eat you alive.
And my game has crashed.
Very nice.
Love that.
So, well, you go and feed the hamster that is running your PC. I go back to the game, where we have Fia taking shots at the Katze, and the Regret taking some medicine. Watcher goes... No, actually Banshees go out. Right. There we go. Which is working again. Nicely, the medicine has moved in. So has the Fear. But... yeah, we'll see how this works out. The Katze is now taking a lot of heat from the Fear. Getting popped. Not getting broken as they drop into cover. And the medicine, once again found out, these chains are rock solid and won't move out of the way. It is your ship that has to move, and that is a crane, Artemis. Those are also not your friends. Yeah, then the medicine is broken and taking a lot of damage, but so is the Regret. It is actually double broken. Was. Oh, not again. Oh, Portable Grump has joined.
I'm trying to, yes.
Okay, Regret just died, meaning that first kill will be obtained by the blue team. And the medicine is taking it. The medicine, but the medicine follows. So 1-on-1, but I mean the Katsu is not looking all too fresh. They're holding on to that magic pixel perma, and they touch down. Fia actually touched us down too, but Fia manages to stay alive. 2-on-1 for blue. Yeah, maybe you should have. Oh, how's the loading going?
Slowly. Good thing I'm putting my SSD in tomorrow.
Well, while we're waiting for the teams to do something, I will once again show off the tanks. There you go. I have tanks. Terrible looking tanks. Anyway. Via and Madison are positioned to the north of the map. Can you go through underneath with a magnet? We're about to find out. The answer appears to be yes, you can. The red team is taking a position more in the south. They're moving north, and we have a spot. Somehow. Okay, there isn't as much cloud in the way as I thought. And shots fired. Maybe try hand cranking the game engine?
Yeah, I think my Windows update pause has decided to stop, and it's now trying to download an update, even though I told it to not.
Oh.
So in the middle of SCS, love that. Computer is not listening. It's not.
Maybe switch
not
to XPC?
He's currently using it. I don't.
Okay. Yeah. So this building here is the battleground of choice. Madison is pushing along the northern part of the side. Red team has taken a position in the west. Blue team is going west. Oh, and the Madison is going straight for the ram on the Katze. Holding it up with a watcher, but eating a watcher into the last. Oh, Katze is almost fully disabled. So his medicine. I don't know how this will go. Also, good players, please get off the edge of the world. Oh, that would be... Okay, then. Medicine. Only a third of perma remaining about. The Katze has no guns. The Regret is currently rather low in altitude, but I think they're lining up a watcher on the Medicine's ass again. Up, seems like it. They get one engine. Katze gets broken. And is taking a lot of heat from the Fia here. They manage to... Oh, but they break again. And they go down. At the same time, the Medicine went down off camera. 3-2.
And I still haven't loaded it. Let's play the
All the
game
blue
of will the
team.
finals be over before Grump's game loads?
Well, find out now. In this terrible stream I've been doing today.
It's better than nothing.
All
streams are good streams.
Well, I'm not happy with the stream, so...
Well, as long as it's not like 2 FPS, then you're fine. Skip.
I mean, yeah, the quality is fine. The quality is superb as always. Like, I mean, it only has no audio in the breaks. So, yeah, but I'm not happy with the commentary I was doing. or the lack thereof.
I feel like everybody's just gonna skip to the parts that they want to watch anyway.
Yeah, and I am also... Ultimate is Flying Magnet, Trevor. And I also have a feeling that nobody really cares about the commentary I'm doing anyway. So. Oh, that's a Poon going into the regret. Interesting. Madison coming in straight and charging in, rather. Might get them killed, though. As they get broken and lose very good chunk of the perma, holding onto a quarter of it. But move out of the clouds. And the regret is dead. They might regret that.
What
Katsu
number
goes
of kills are we on now?
It's 2 on 4. And the Katsu is actually, well, they have no engines. They have a magnet up their ass. They are broken. But the FIA isn't quite looking in that direction. Yet. There they are. Katsu's broken once more. Double broken. About to touch down. And they go down. Blue team wins.
My game
So-
literally just loaded in and it said blue team wins. Everybody's popping into existence and people are only heads. No! It's so cursed. Oh my god.
Your game loaded at the exact right moment as we see Blue Team Ultimate Space Program obtain the victory in, as we now know, the first match of the finals. Scores 2 on 5.
I'm gonna put this in discussion because this is cursed.
So that means we'll, sadly, be going into a second round and we'll be visiting, paying hell a visit. As some players like to call it. And once again, I will actually send you into the Be Right Back. As I need to fix my screen again. Yeah. So, after that hopefully final hiccup, and knowing Murphy's Law probably was, it's time for the final. The final countdown. Oh, please stop. Please don't get me a copyright strike again. Yeah. Unsurprisingly, in the lobby right now, we have Artemis Space Program, and I still haven't learned that name. Anka al-Mughlib. And I'm probably saying that wrong, but I don't care. If you want your
probably butcher it too. So
if you want your stuff to be pronounced properly, make it German.
Oh god, then I'd butcher it.
And we're starting early. So, place your bets right now, chat. Will Portable Grub load into the game before the game is over? Or afterwards? Or will you be greeted by a victory screen?
I have players are loading, match will auto start in 40 seconds.
That's very good.
So that's promising. I have that. It's not black screen. That's
that is very much promising.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. Ship number 1 is the Medicine. It's once again a magnet powered by Artemis. On the port side, we can barely see a Flamer, a Poon, and a Watcher. And on the starboard side, we have a Gatling, an Artemis, and a Watcher. Ship number 2 is the Fear. It's a Crusader powered by Hellfire. We have Watcher Lumber, Banshee Artemis, and Gatling Banshee. Are you in?
It hasn't loaded. Nope. It froze as soon as at 35 seconds. It was like, oh, the game's loading in, and then it froze.
Try restarting.
No, then it won't load at all.
Oh, okay. Ship number 3 is the Verrückte Katze. It is a permanent powered by Krügers. It's not linked with Optic Artemis, Gatling, Side Fleck, and Flamer. And ship number 4 is the Regret.
Oh, I loaded in. Oh my god. Wait. I can do the Regret. Oh, things are happening, but ship number 4 is the Regret, piloted by Sears or Fuel. We have a Watcha, Gat on the front, Banshee on the side. There you go.
Very nice. And we have shots fired as the Katze is taking all the heat at the moment. Also, I would have loved for you to say the Para's name. It wasn't meant to be.
The Verrückte Katze.
Verrückte Katze.
Yeah.
U and E is an umlaut, usually. Actually surprised he didn't put it there because you can, actually. Well, as I know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna butcher it. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay, Regret has been pooned, seems, and he just lost 2 engines to the Madison, who is administering strong flame treatment. But I think someone on the Regret has a chem spray. Indeed, there is a chem spray on the Regret. Nothing is on fire.
Ooh, hull break on the one that I can't pronounce. Oh,
and the Katze goes down. Ram kill, it seems. I don't know, I wasn't there.
It looked to be, it happened very fast.
Yes. But now we have the Medicine currently cooking. The Regret.
It might have also been the guns. I don't know if it was a ram.
It was not the last time. Oh, I can't see anything on my second screen. Yay.
Oh, you have a second screen?
Yes!
You guys have a second screen?
Yes!
Laptop user cry.
Wait, even when I had a laptop, I had 2.
Oh my god.
Because I had another screen, so I was using the screen at the laptop.
No, the Regret is going behind the mountain, but the Medicine
is the Regret might regret engaging the enemy.
Well, they were trying to run away from the last engagement.
Yeah.
Or regroup with their
Also,
ally.
the amount of puns you can make with that ship name is immeasurable.
Yeah, definitely. They probably regret naming their ship that. If we're gonna, like, just absolutely make the worst jokes ever. Oh, it looks like the regret might regret this ram here.
Oh, I mean, they didn't ram, they got rammed by the medicine.
Sit on. Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, so the medicine, so the ultimates applied some strong treatment there, or some strong medicine, and it killed off the regret. I think that was a pill that was too hard to swallow.
Perhaps. They got a taste of their own medicine.
Okay, we're getting to the point where those puns physically hurt.
I need to keep a shitty pun counter on the corner of the screen.
Ah, fuck no. That would be too much to set up right now.
No, I know. We'll do it in post.
I don't do post. I mean, even with the few recordings I've done, I just take them and put them onto YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, watch it going out. Oh, they're broke.
Yeah, the mad cat is taking some mad heat. Yeah, that wasn't that was rather forced. So yeah, verrückte Katze does mean mad cat.
Ah.
And they did.
Well.
3-0 lead for the blue team. Red team. Oh god.
It's late. It's Sunday. Brains don't work. It's fine. Mine's mush.
I mean, you're living in the past.
I'm living in the ye old days of 1 hour behind.
Yeah.
Yes. But I'm also tired because I was cleaning, so.
Ah.
But...
Preparing for the grand visitor.
Yes, the grand visitor. So Ig and I were cleaning the whole house, and we're like, now. So anywho.
Okay, then the Katze is respawned and the regret has reunited. At least.
We got a spot. Things are happening.
Spots and shots.
Yes.
Take one. Or maybe not. Okay, medicine is administering Watcher treatment. And getting bansheed. Okay, Watcher, more Watcher going left, right, and center. Medicine lost 4 of the 6 guns. Oh no.
Ooh, the regret is broken.
Double broken, actually.
Ooh.
Medicine and Fear going in for the
holding on with hopes and dreams. But
I think the Fear is about to make them regret their life choices.
And a Goomba Stomp gets them
killed. Yeah, 4-0 lead for the red team. Now it's only the cat left on the field. And there's 2 angry red ships staring at them.
Ooh, broke.
Watcher goes in.
Going out. Ooh.
And there was plenty of follow-up. Another break being obtained, and final kill. That means that Ultimate's space program on red will take the victory. Final score 5-0. And that means that they will also take the victory of SCS number 425. So I think that's the number we're at.
Yes, it is. It is that one, I'm pretty sure.
But I was able to read challenge correctly.
I have to check every week because I can never remember. It's very confusing. It's like, what one are we on
now? Who won the last time? What is happening? What are we even doing here?
Time is just a ruse given by Big Clock.
Time is an illusion. I will actually balance as an illusion, but yeah. So yeah, that concludes this. Honestly, I will not put the stream on YouTube because I don't think you want to have no audio, me swearing, no audio, me swearing, no audio, me swearing.
That's part of the fun.
So yeah, it will be available for the usual week on Twitch. Have fun with that. And yeah, this was SCS 425. Bit of a shorter one. Luckily, only 5 teams. And yeah, thank you for joining. As brief as it may have been.
Yeah, sorry about my computer freaking out.
Maybe try fixing it next time.
Yeah, well, I was busy and I didn't realize that it was trying